And there is Nefertari's temple. Ramses loved Nefertari so much that he didn't just have a temple for him here, he has hers as well, dedicated to Goddess Hathor. Now this site has been associated with Hathor since antiquity. Rituals were dedicated to her here, so it's no wonder that Hathor features in Nefertari's temple as well. And to our side here is beautiful Lake Nasser. Now in Ramses' temple, his temple is dedicated to Raharakti, Amun-Ra and Ptah, which is why they are all there in the Holy of Holies. But the statues outside, the seated statues, they have figures of Nefertari, his wife, on the side, usually knee-high or a little bit lower. That's typical of Egyptian statues. But here, as we approach the temple of Nefertari, we see that Nefertari is of the same height as Ramses here. It's dedicated to her, and she is equally powerful here. She is of his same stature. This is another beautiful temple. The hypostyle hall has columns of Hathor, with the head of Hathor, with her lovely cow's ears. So Nefertari is as high as Ramses. It is said that Nefertari never saw the temple in its finished state. They did navigate the Nile, and she did get to see the temple from the boat, but she was already very unwell. So by the time the temple was finished, unfortunately, Nefertari had already passed. It is a sad story, but this is real life. And very often we only focus on the glamour on these sites, but forget that behind them are real people, human beings like all of us. And mortality is something that we have all to come to terms with. Beautiful, isn't it? We still have Ramses' names here, the cartouches. Nefertari, beautiful Nefertari. Her tomb, QV66 in Luxor, is to die for. It's currently closed to the public, however. And here we have the guardian. Salam. with the typical ankh in his hand, as always. It suits you. Salam. And this is Hathor. I'm sure by now you know that I like Hathor. Cutie, cutie. And here we have the typical scene where Ramses is smiting the enemy, but with a difference, because this time around we have Nefertari behind him, giving him her blessing. Because this is her temple, and just behind her there is the cartouche with her name, Nefertari, with her name. Look at her, how beautiful this is. She's holding a sistrum in her hands. Beautiful, and the colors are lovely. This is Maat with her ostrich feather, goddess of order and justice. And every pharaoh, they were duty bound to retain Maat in Egypt.
You're so knowledgeable, who's who?
Nefertari is being blessed by Hathor.
Hathor.
To the left, there's the name.
Yes.
There. And Isis to the right. There's her name as well.
Yes.
That's how you can tell between them, because very often the headdress is the same.
Right, well you're very clever.
So you read the names,
yes,
and you manage to identify the deity. Yes, who's who. This is the Holy of Holies, where we see the cow emerging from the rock. The cow is obviously Hathor in her cow form. And this is the hostile hall, one final time, before we exit this beautiful temple. The feeling in here is different. You can tell it's not with Ramses. And this is Nefertari's cartouche. And Ramses' cartouche. Very nice. I so love coming here. 3.5 hour drive, worth it. Worth every second. Beautiful. Beautiful.